Motorweek, television's automotive magazine. Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. For 15 years, the Ford Escort has been the American benchmark for entry-level small cars. Escort maintained an impressive sales pace despite a flood of ever more sophisticated domestic and foreign competitors. And that's not something that Ford wants to give up. So they've just completed a major overhaul of the Escort and its cousin, the Mercury Tracer. But can these changes keep Ford's compact at the top of the sales charts? Ford certainly expects them to. They polled current Escort owners and came up with 200 items to improve on the 97 model, like our LX sedan and its squareback companion, represented here by this Mercury Tracer LS wagon. Developed in conjunction with Mazda, Ford claims that virtually every nut and bolt were worried over in hopes of setting a new standard for entry-level cars. That ambitious goal started with the powertrain. The Escort's existing single overhead cam 1.9-liter 4 was completely reworked into a 2-liter with split-port induction. The split-port feature limits air intake at low RPM for stronger starts, while above 3,000 revs, a flapper valve provides all the air needed for high-end power and economy. Horsepower rises to 110, an impressive 25% boost. Torque gains 15% to 125 pound-feet. We felt the difference on the track where our 2,500-pound Escort sedan scooted to 60 in 9.6 seconds. That's good performance for this class. And we like the shift feel of the sedan's standard 5-speed manual transaxle. Escort's 4-wheel independent suspension was redesigned and delivers more precise handling, a more substantial feel, and a smoother ride. There's McPherson struts up front, a quadriling setup at the rear, and larger, stiffer stabilizer bars all around. We were also impressed with the lack of body roll and chassis flex, mostly due to a 25% improvement in torsional rigidity. Part of that equation is a one-piece body side assembly, which also improves the door fit, plus new front, floor pan, and rear cross-car reinforcements. Brakes remain a disc drum setup, although everything has been beefed up. Still, our long 141-foot average stopping distance from 60 with some lockup tells us that the optional anti-lock system should be standard. Ford took the smooth road with Escort Tracer sedan styling. There is a clear family resemblance to the Taurus and Sable out front, with a contour Mystique influence on the profile and at the rear. But there was styling restraint here, especially in the still boxy wagon. The Escort's interior is bright, attractive, and feels roomier. Automatic belts are gone and dual airbags are standard. Gauges are very basic, in fact, too basic. 2 levels of remote entry systems are optional. The most affordable one unlocks only the driver's door and trunk, but does include a panic alarm. Stereo and ventilation controls are grouped within Ford's new signature integrated control panel. Rear seat hip room is up, but as with any compact sedan, space is somewhat limited. The standard seat back is split 60-40 and folds easily, which adds to the trunk's large 12.8 cubic feet of cargo room, while the wagon can swallow a generous 30.6 cubic feet of stuff. Generous well describes the 5-speed Escort's 28 city, 37 highway EPA mileage rating. We averaged 32 during 500 miles of real-world driving. Our automatic Tracer wagon is rated at 26 city, 34 highway. We managed 32 in it, too. Automatic-equipped Escorts and Tracers meet California's strict requirements as low-emission vehicles, or LEVs. But perhaps the best news for potential buyers is that Ford held the line on 97 Escort and Tracer prices. The base Escort sedan starts at $11,430 or $500 less than a 96. The LX sedan's $11,930 sticker is unchanged. Tracer LS wagons begin at $12,635 or $65 less than a 96. Prices like that for a pair of cars that have been thoroughly re-engineered and refined, more power, fewer emissions, and excellent fuel economy should keep the Ford Escort and Mercury Tracer at the top of any small car buyer's shopping list. And yes, high atop the sales charts as well.